Hello everybody, I'm Hammer from the Hammer Game Channel and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 A to Z Kaiserredux Edition. It has been far too long since I have played both this mod and uploaded a video for the series, so today I am giving you two videos for this series. Yes, somehow I've managed to get two videos done today. It's a sheer miracle. In regards to the two videos I was supposed to put out last Friday, they are going to be out this week as well. We're going to have 6 videos this week, as an apology basically for my awful uploading schedule the last few weeks, if not the last month really. So I hope you enjoy every single video I put out this week, and hopefully this is us back into the full swing of things with 3 uploads every week, with Kaiserredux always having the Monday slot. So anyways, let's hop on in and see who we're playing today. Well, here we are. Welcome to the Emirate of Bukhara. We actually start off with 6 divisions, which is quite good. Obviously, the plan will be to unite Turkistan, and then I guess maybe invade the Alash autonomy, where we're going to end up butting heads with the Russians at some point, though, as they come to try and re-annex us into their territory. We are currently led by Muhammad Alim Khan, and we have 3 national spirits. We have legitimate Emir, which is very nice, mass illiteracy, which is not great, and then Nomadic Legacy, which has some bonuses, but that minus 20% to surrender limits, not ideal. And we only have a small focus tree today, and a very small one at that. In regards to research, we're going to prioritise obviously upgrading the infantry equipment immediately. The one thing we obviously probably want to avoid is a 2-front war when it comes to trying to unify into Turkistan. Today the Emir received a letter from his good friend, the Junaid Khan, expressing his warmest congratulations on his 25th anniversary of his rule. Well, that is wonderful. We have just been informed of the passing of Serdar Karim, the Junaid Khan. The old hero of Khiva died of a stroke at the age of 79. Great. Socialist insurgency now. The Karakum Desert, though only sparsely populated, was seized by Khivan Khanate during the Russian Civil War. The majority of the area has been under the control of local Soviet councils to still carry out their deeds and missions on the ground and out of the sight throughout the region. That needs to be dealt with, please, because that is not a nice national spirit. So the socialists have captured Kaiserredux, if I pronounced that correctly. The socialist banditry has been united under this individual, a talented and charismatic leader who is closely connected to the young Bukhara movement before the Civil War. He has raised a militia of loyal workers and other disgruntled proletariats and has captured the region of Kaiserredux, where our main trade route with Khiva is located. It means that the socialist horde is fast approaching Bukhara. We must ride to crush his army. Let us do that. Let's ride out to destroy him. The young Bukhara party has submitted an ultimatum to the Emir and Vizier. Hold a free and fair election and adopt young Bukhara's proposed constitution or face consequences. No, sorry. I am not going to agree to your demands. How dare you threaten me with that ultimatum? Well, things just keep getting better and better, really. There is now chaos in the streets of Bukhara, following the Emir's refusal to accept the young Bukhara's ultimatum. The radicals have kept the promise and have brung the consequences, which has taken the form of a massive protest in the city. The police have struggled to keep the protesters back as they advance towards the... I do not know how to pronounce that, shouting demands for the Emir to abdicate. The Emir has not yet budged, and damn right he won't. And finally, we have dealt with young Bukhara. They have been suppressed. Our guards were able to hold their ground and have managed to deal with them. So now with that event chain done, we can actually work down this part of the focus tree now, and the reason why I have went the route I have, and we're going to centralise the Emirate next, is because I want to get down here, which as you can see modifies legitimate Emir by quite a nice wee bit, especially the consumer goods factors, which is going to help us actually have factories to build stuff with, which in turn is hopefully going to make us stronger. Okay, we probably do want to continue building factories. I think we can wait to go ahead and do any of this. Okay, so I've just went ahead and got the military factories from this focus here, so I think we'll go ahead and spend some time in this part of the tree now before hopping back over here. Well, I don't know why, but both of these focuses have got 0 effect. Wonderful, we now have up-to-date infantry equipment as well as artillery and trains in production. Well, we managed to finally get rid of the socialist insurgency national spirit. It is no longer here, so we're no longer being affected by it. And that was all thanks to this focus here, deal with the Soviets in Karakum. So we've just gained the ability to do the Unite Central Asia decisions. Right now we can offer an alliance to both of the other Khanates, and hopefully, if they join us, we'll be able to annex them. Good news, both of them have joined us, which has opened up the Proclaim United Turkistan decision. There we go, Turkistan United, and I believe we have a new focus tree that's ever so slightly bigger. Okay, we've just integrated all of the territory in Turkistan now. That is all cores. All the land we've just seized is all cores, which is good. We've got manpower, we've got some more factories. We have 14 building away right now. We are going to spend some time building up some fortifications to hopefully help hold back the Russians. Well, in an unbelievable turn of events, President Alf Landon, the Sunflower, has managed to bring stability back to the United States. There is going to be no second American Civil War today. Well done, Alf. Well done. What a wonderful result for him. Look at that. Savior of America. Who would have thought it? Oh. Russia's just went socialist. Hello, Bukharin. Well, I cannot wait to urbanize the desert. 17 places are going to get civilian factories. Yeah, that's absolutely ridiculous that we're on 41 civilian factories now. Well, we've just done some literacy campaigns, and mass illiteracy is no longer an issue for us, which is great. Gonna get a research slot, probably do improve infrastructure. I guess we could grab expanding the Russia, but in terms of focus tree, there's not really a whole lot left to do, really. The only real annoying thing that we've got left from our national spirits is the minus 20% surrender limit. I could really do without that. Well, that's us finished the focus trees. That's it done, because we're not going to be able to do any of this today because we do not meet any of the parameters, and Russia has not withdrew from Central Asia. Oh well, Russia's decided to invade the Mongolian Peasants Khanate, who's still at war with the Maklik, who looks like they're about to fall. I don't know how well they've got their defences up in the north. Anyways, who cares what's going on in the rest of the world? We need to focus on us and us alone. We are building our defences still, preparing ourselves for inevitably joining in against Russia. They will hopefully butt heads with Germany at some point, which is when I will swoop on in for the kill. Okay, as you can see, we are a bit short on anti-air and anti-tank and a little bit of support equipment, but everything is in production. I might actually just have to trade for a little bit of tungsten from the Princely Federation. Oh, it is here! The second Weltkrieg is underway. Here, Britain, you're not looking so good over there. The Kingdom of Canada has struck. Oh, the almighty Don Host, who's a puppet of the great Caucasian Emirate, has just declared war on Russia. Do you know, following that declaration, I'm pretty close to doing it myself, because Russia just seems to be doing absolutely nothing. I think we might actually do it. Look at that. We've got a death wish. Nah, surely we're not cutting through the Russians like Swiss cheese. Surely not. I see why we're pushing very easily forwards. They don't have any supply. I think we will just fall back then to our defensive lines, please. Well, apart from that little push that we made into this province, the Russians are just kind of sitting here, like nothing is happening. They're just sitting. Oh great! I thought Transamur was maybe going to get involved and invade the Russian Socialist Republic. They've just became a puppet of them. Okay, we've managed to beef up our main defensive line, just as they've beefed up theirs. I was using this template, which as you can see is pretty small, but I thought it'd be efficient enough to defend. However, I decided, you know what, let's upgrade to some 21 combat width and have a lot more defense. Oh, Russia's managed to pretty much secure the majority of the Caucasus now. Russian boots have marched west to Germany. We might be saved after all. Oh my days, we might be good. I'm expecting a lot of these guys to disappear. Oh, Belarus is now a puppet. Or what? An autonomous Soviet Republic. We are on the march, and I know exactly where the supply hub is. It's over here. Well, I managed to pick off a couple of wee encirclements there, and we've managed to secure the supply hub. Right, what's important is we actually connect the railway line to our new supply hub. Because right now we are kind of cut off. Okay, that's good. We're pushing them back. I I think what we'll do is we will build a supply hub there now. I think Germany's slowly but surely beating the Commune of France as well, which is good. Once the Third International is dealt with, they'll be able to divert a lot more troops to help push this front, which they're pushing on, just not very quickly. Well, the Russians continue to fight, continue to push endlessly against us over here, so we'll keep defending, keep letting them do their thing. Really, Bulgaria's just joined the Fourth International, so Greece and Albania have been pulled into that as well, and probably Serbia. Yep, they have. Great. How many divisions you got? Ah, you're not that strong, really. Well, Paris has fallen, so I'm hoping that if we have a wee look at the Second Weltkrieg... Oh, over here. They're halfway. Well, that's good news. The Commune of France has been defeated. The Union of Britain, though, has pushed the Canadians back to a point of irrelevancy, really. Well, the most important thing you can do when pushing forward is making sure you take the supply lines. And, yeah, the supply hubs, rather. And we're about to take one. But we can definitely see we're having the desired effect on this part of the front. They're already looking absolutely horrific over here. Because where is the closest supply hub for these guys? Astrakhan and just Volgograd as well, just over here. So there's a lot of empty space. They don't have supply. Haha, we've taken Turkistan, which was one of their supply hubs down here. So we need to take here. And I think we might cripple this side of the front. So we need to take out this one. And I think this section will starve, because this isn't too far away as well. We need to take Verny. We are slowly but surely pushing forward. Well, we managed to get a nice wee encirclement. Ideally, we want to secure these two. Or at least cut off this one in the Turgai and take this one in Arlsk. Just don't want to get too carried away. There we go. There we go. Enjoy having zero supply. I reckon you guys actually might be able to... Yeah, good push from them. Well, our front's moving quite nicely. The German one is definitely pushing quite nicely as well. And we will continue pushing until we start to see issues with supply. Mohammed Alim Khan, the Emir of Bukhara and Grand Head of State of the Islamic Federation of Turkestan, has passed away today due to natural causes. So we could have the Crown Prince take over. Shah Murad Alim Khan. Or we can have Ibrahim Bek take control to consolidate his dictatorship. No, the Crown Prince shall take over from his father. I didn't realise that was him. It's our general. But, Mohammed is still our field marshal. Well, that's an interesting France. You've literally puppeted everyone you can. What we could really do by happening is Germany actually pushes quite far in. Takes at least Moscow and Volgograd, because the further we go, we're going to have a two-front war to fight. We might actually just probably solidify our position here for the time being. Oh, just noticed that the Russians have built a railway line to Turgai. So that's going to be getting taken by us immediately. Might as well just draw a full proper front line as well now. Just get everyone into position. Holy moly, 2.5 million Ukrainians have been killed by the Russians. Oh, we've lost 130... Well, we've lost 161,000 overall. We have killed, however, 1 million Russians. Oh wow, he's united Russia. Wonderful. Good for him. Yeah, he really does not understand the definition of unified, really. Because he doesn't really have any of Russia's old territories over here. They do control a little bit from the war, but they don't actually control that much. They haven't secured Central Asia. They've not secured all the Caucasus. They've not even annexed the Far Eastern Republic. Well, we've just secured another one of their supply hubs. Just slowly but surely making progress. I don't want to go too mental too quickly, because it will leave us stretched thin as hell. Well, things look like they're going a little bit better in the Caucasus. In fact, they're getting pretty close to linking up with us, Ukraine. Which would be nice, because then I could probably push this way. Yeah, we've killed 1.9 million. We are racing neck and neck with Ukraine for the most Russians killed. I don't know how the Germans are performing, but they're not doing very much from the looks of things. Well, it's time for all adults serve. We need the manpower if we're going to keep this war going. The Reichspakt army is getting closer and closer to Moscow. This is a pocket that should be crushed, like literally pushed through to Orel. I hate having to rely on the AI to actually push and take, you know, relevant places. Actually, we've got more participation than Ukraine now. Ever so slightly more than them. They have butchered 6.77 million men as well. I didn't realise they had that much manpower. They must be on scraping the barrel. Yep, they are. The fall of Vladivostok. Okay, Germany's cooking. Oh, Germany's cooking big time. Okay, so what will help with supply now is the fact that we do have logistics companies in play. Ideally, we push all the way up to the impassable terrain and cut them in two. Look at us go. We are spreading so quickly, so efficiently. Oh dear, I forgot that there's the scripted peace deal for the Germans. That could be quite troublesome, actually. The Vilnius Accords have been signed. Well, the front is somewhat stabilized, and all I need to do now is just kill the entirety of the Russian army, because they cannot increase from scraping the... Well, they can't increase from scraping the barrel anyways. We just need to kill all their men now. Oh no, Russia, you're not looking so healthy there. Oh my days, their deployed manpower is dying. Yeah, it's gotta be like cutting through butter with how weak these divisions are. Oh, wonderful. Another nice encirclement. It's time for the big push. It's time to die, Soviets. The funny thing is, the more land we take, the less manpower they'll get as well. Well, they've not got any anyways, they're done. Well, this is going pretty good for us. We are slowly but surely moving forward. We've killed 6.6 million now, which is nice to see. You think your air force will save you, Russia? I have a funny feeling it won't. I don't really know what's happened in China today, but the Shaanxi clique and Yan Yisan is winning. And Germany's still in Japan as well. Japan is struggling. We don't actually have a general for them though, that's the only thing. Level 7s across the board, holy moly. We want you guys pushing. You guys pushing. And you guys pushing. That's all we want pushing. The Reds can just kind of solidify a nice wee defense position against Mongolia. Oh, Mongolia's a puppet of China now. What? Well, this is the current state of affairs. We've got an interesting border with China now. I can't believe they somehow puppeted Mongolia. I don't know how. Well, what an interesting state of affairs this is turning into. We do just have a few divisions just racing through. It's actually a nice wee pocket there. And another one. And, okay, the rest of the faction's dead. Surely they're going to be... Oh yeah, they're gone. They're gone. They're gone. We won. It's time for us to reintegrate the Alash lands. Well, guys, I think that's where I'm going to leave it off. I really, really cannot be bothered fighting China and defeating the Far Eastern Republic. Although we do have manpower now. Yeah, that was an interesting run. We did manage to take a lot of territory, and obviously Russia is now our puppet. Oh, Denikin's in charge. The supreme ruler of Russia. We also have the Siberian army as well. And the almighty Don host. And the North Caucasian state. So yeah, a pretty successful game. A bit crazy and a bit wacky, but hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you all next time for another video. Until then, do take care. Cheer bye. The now.